Hi, class. It's time for Chapter 3. Ready? Chapter 3 is called Ow. I walked home from my bus stop very slow. Walking is good for thinking, I think. Talking is good for thinking, too. I just wish I wasn't the first one, that's all, I said out loud to myself. I wish the other children in room 1 were losing their teeth, too. Then all of us would look toothless together, and no one would throw fruit. I did a big breath at me. Yeah, only that is the dumbest thing I ever heard of, I said, because you can't make the other children have loose teeth, Junie B. I rolled my eyes. Show me rolling your eyes. Yeah, only I already know that, Junie B, I said. But I really don't want to be first, and so why can't my tooth just stay in my mouth a little longer? That's what I would like to know. I crossed my arms at myself. Because you keep wiggling it, that's why I said. Maybe if you didn't wiggle it, it would get tight again. Do you ever think of that, huh? Did you? Then I walked some more. And all of a sudden I did a gasp. Because I did think of that. Ha! I ran to my house, speedy quick. My grandpa Frank Miller was babysitting my fussy brother named Ollie. You remember Ollie from the Halloween story. Grandpa Miller, I know what to do about my tooth. I know what to do about my tooth, I hollered real happy. Grandpa Miller was bouncing Ollie on his lap. Ollie was wearing his drool bib. Also, he was slobbering and chewing on his arm. Ollie will not be popular in school, I think, probably. Mother says he's drooly and fussy because he'll be getting new teeth soon. She's kidding herself, I think. Just then, Ollie started to cry. Grandpa Miller looked wary of that boy. Wary kind of means tired. Think about babysitting your baby brother or sister and they cry and cry and cry and you're so tired of hearing it and you just want to go to sleep. That's how Grandpa Miller feels. I took Ollie away from him. Don't worry, Grandpa. I know how to calm this baby down, I said. After that, I patted Ollie's back very nice. And then I hummed real soft in his ear, and I put him in the hall closet. Junie B, what is she doing that for? Grandpa quick got him out of there. He put Ollie in his playpen, and he gave him out animal crackers. Animal crackers are crackers that make babies stop crying. Also, I enjoy an occasional cracker myself. After Ollie stopped fussing, Grandpa Miller came back in the kitchen and he put me on his lap. Okay, little girl, I'm ready to listen to your news now. What were you saying about your tooth? Did it get any looser at school? I clasped my hands together. That's what I was going to tell you about, Grandpa, because at school I found out that I'm the first person in room 22 to lose a top front tooth. And so at first, I felt proud about that news. Only then I got nervous on account of who wants to look like toothless Uncle Lou. That's why. And so I had a long talk with myself, and hooray, hooray, I decided not to lose my tooth after all. My grandpa raised his eyebrows at me. Can you do that? Really? He said. You're not going to lose your tooth? Huh? Do you really think you can do that, honey? Yes, I said. I know I can do it, Grandpa, because all I have to do is not wiggle it anymore. And then it will get real tight in my mouth again. I'm sure of it. I'm positive. I reached in my mouth and I touched my tooth very light with my finger. Yep, I said, I can feel it. It's tighter already. I opened my mouth and pointed. See it, Grandpa? See how tight it is getting? Grandpa Miller squinted his eyes. Gee, honey, I don't know. It still looks pretty loose to me. Then, without even asking, he reached into my mouth and he started to wiggle it. No! I yelled. No, no, no! I snapped my mouth shut. Ow! Said my grandpa. He quick pulled his finger out. Ow! I said right back. Because I felt a pinch, that's why. I poked all around with my tongue. You know how you do when you lose a tooth. Something did not feel right there, and my heart started to get very poundy. And I held my breath, and I opened my mouth kind of sickish, and I spit my tooth. right into my hand. Uh-oh. She could have said my favorite thing. Ouch, Charlie bit my finger. Only she bit Grandpa's finger, didn't she? You have your journals at home. If you don't have a journal, find a piece of paper. It doesn't matter to me. Write down maybe something you like best about Junie B, or what you would tell Junie B about having a loose tooth and what to do next. What should she do next? This is her first tooth that she's ever lost. I bet every one of you has had a loose tooth. I know I have. What did you do next with your tooth? What should she do? Write it down. Make sure you write what date it is today so that when we get back to school, I would like to read it. I would like to see what your advice is for Junie B. I love you. Have a good day. Get your work done. I'll see you again tomorrow for Chapter 5.